Welcome to Ellie Goldsmith's Relationship Flow. We are joining together in a hot time of year. A lot of challenges going on personally and generally. Just heard our latest guest will not be making it because apparently he has this corona, whatever that means. We really hoped we'd be hearing the last of that. And now it's directly affecting a show that we do weekly on our Munaf is Our Future Braz of Israel podcast, which we've been recommending over here in our Relationship Flow. For general weekly updates, we've had Nissan Black and Rudy Rock in the last two classes, just been posting some shorter snippets of them. I'm very excited to get that out there. But nevertheless, on the relationship level, my wife will not be speaking on this episode unless a miracle happens, and we'll put her at the end. Just been very busy and a lot of transition. I won't get into all the personal stories, but the main point is that thank God we're going ahead. We're trying to strengthen ourselves and to, God forbid, never give up, to keep appreciating the gift of marriage, the gift that keeps giving, and to enjoy the fact that we are able to be here in Yerushalayim, in Jerusalem, in the holy city in the world. And the manias, the obstacles for me to get this podcast done bi-weekly has turned it into a monthly podcast for now. I hope that it will become more regil, more often, and I really pray with all of you that we should be blessed with easier relationship flows, because sometimes it does get challenging. For example, one of the things we've been doing for the last 2 weeks is going to the beach. Even after I came back from Amsterdam, thank God it was very successful. I had a wonderful wedding of a best friend and all the wonderful friends that were there, family. It was a big simcha, big joy. Really enjoyed it. And my music, Unity bookings, Shira Choir, Eitan Katz, two Spanish guitarists originally from Israel, Roy Zakane and Ofer Ronen. Amazing set list, and everyone jammed so beautifully together, and the music and energy was beyond. So for me on that level it was just an awesome success. I come back and we go to the beach, and thank God it's an amazing way to just thaw out some of the traveling vibes after you've just been on a plane and hardly slept for a few days. And everything was great. And then this week we were coming, the previous Erev Shabbos, the previous Friday, we were hoping to go again to the beach. This is one of our routines we're trying to keep up, especially for my wife's well-being. And there's a jellyfish attack over there, not just a little bit, but a lot. And we decided that in such an environment there's no point going. I mean, me personally, either way, I don't really go much into the water other than just paddle. But my wife really needs that experience, the full beach experience. So maybe we'll go next weekend and just brave the jellyfish, but it just pushed us off schedule for the climax to the week of just being able to have that time away from the house and from Jerusalem, from the busy Jerusalem. And within 45 minutes or so we're already by a beautiful beachfront. So we hope to overcome that challenge, and the jellyfish should hopefully not sting. They did sting my wife the previous week when I got back from Amsterdam, so we hope they won't be overly stinging. I even watched a bunch of kids capture one, so that was funny. But the point is that when you want to be able to have these weekly moments, sometimes there's going to be obstacles. Like we try to go out for our weekly coffee, and thankfully we were able to achieve it. We even decided this Friday to go to the shopping mall instead, like a more nice one with Miller, and just sit together, and we bumped into family and different things. But it was quite a challenging week, and without getting into the specifics, family stuff and children going on new parts of their journey. But we'll get into it at another time once we've got more clarity on the whole subject. But it's important that we need to talk, and we need to work through things. And then just the dynamics in the house, just generally, if everyone who has, thank God, gone past having one or two children and they start to get older, especially teenagers, it's not like you are just busy, when you're going to babysit them, when you're going to look after them, play with them. It's now like, real live people communicating in the fullest sense. Obviously babies are real live as well, but they don't have the personality in the expressed sense. And this is something which you have to be very strong in yourself and between your wife and you, or soulmate and you, if it's the other way around, your spouse, to be able to really stand together. I mean, some people unfortunately don't have the spouse with them in the home, so I can imagine being a single parent even more challenging, because the support that each other can bring is ideal, and is something which, if the more you work on it, the more you can work through the challenges on a weekly and daily level. And Shabbos, even though Shabbos is a time to disconnect, to reconnect, and is a day of soul, and you get tremendous inspiration from that aspect of it, but it's still, when it comes to the personality level, the character traits, there's struggle. And that, I really truly believe that that's one of the reasons why we are constantly tested on a daily, if not momentary level nowadays. With the internet, with technology, the speed of tests is intensified, because on a true level you are being tested every second. You could potentially be tuning in something not good for your soul, or not good for your marriage, not good for your children. Every second there's opportunities and on offer and choices to be made, and it takes a lot of self-strength. And thank God, I have these weekly classes that ground me a little bit, and during the week, like with this today, we won't be having our guests, because as I said at the beginning, the Corona challenge has continued, reared its ugly head, and we hope it will go away. But I have a merit to talk to one of the leading rabbis here, and it's just, when you have someone like on that level, just to clarify concepts and work things through, and other friends and other opportunities and people in a network, it really makes a difference. And I want to give a big thank you, and that's the attitude of gratitude that gives the strength to appreciate, one, the relationship you have, to appreciate all the good people and good moments in your life, and that anchors you, gives you the strength. Because when we had Nissan Black, we got a lot of inspiration about that, because he was, being asked questions from our followers and in our network. And thank God the class has gone to thousands and thousands, over 60,000 views. And it's often because the type of discussion that people need right now is how to go through those darker moments. Dr. Epstein was here at a previous time, also a very popular class, and something that I'm going to follow up with him hopefully this week. And Rudy Rochman is, getting yourself motivated to do your mission and not to fall short from your mission. Realize we have a mission. And I do believe as a relationship flow, we have a mission to be representatives, and not just people that are successfully overcoming challenges, but also lights, to be lamp lighters. We just had the Chabad Rebbe's yacht site this Shabbos, and his light gave us that guidance that each of us can become lamplighters, can be people that light up the world in a real way, and we all should really aim to do that. And sometimes you feel like, wow, I've got so many things to do, I don't even know how I'm going to fit it in, and that's one of the reasons why this class has been so difficult to come by, and including the relationship, be able to do it together with my spouse, which I hope we'll get that opportunity. And I will clarify to her that the point of this session was overcoming challenges together, and I think that's the light that relationships can bring to couples that are still in a more struggle state. And this flow can really inspire the fact that we will get through those moments, and the soul level, the soul connection is stronger than all the challenges to the relationship. It's just a matter of really believing in that level and developing a more vibrant connection to that part of your relationship and bringing it into your daily life. And that's part of what this whole flow is about. So I really hope that all of you are getting that encouragement you need to strengthen your relationship flow, and to realize you have a soul flow. There's united souls. We're all united through the soul level, especially when it comes to our soulmate, that we are given a gift, that we have one person to truly bond with and connect with on all levels, the physical, the emotional, the spiritual, and it can affect everything we're doing. It can bring blessing to our homes, to our children, to our future, and to our present, and to be able to share those moments together, to really tune into the gift of relationship, and to understand that in itself gives a lot of strength and power to overcome challenges together. So I wish everyone a beautiful rest of the week, a beautiful preparation for another Shabbos. We are going to be going in shortly another week or two to the 3 weeks, which is a more challenging time period in the Jewish world, and I do believe generally, because I think the world is generally affected by what we go through, since we have such a intense global effect on everybody and everything, and I do believe that the intense summer months gives us a lot of opportunity to dig deep and to rebuild from some of the difficult moments, from the falls, from the when the building itself falls apart. You have to rebuild again, or there's a fire, God forbid, and you get to build again stronger. I was just listening to a class on one of the other podcasts out there. Thank God there's so many. And Ben-Sion Glasgow was saying, Rabbi Ben-Sion Glasgow was saying to Yaakov Langer that's the fact that he's had his home burned down, I think twice, and his gallery and all the different things to just build back better. Not quoting any general famous voices out there, but just saying it in a true, sincere way. We really have to build our homes bigger and better and stronger and with deeper foundations. And thank God I haven't gone through such a test as a fire, but on a daily level there's certain moments where parts of the home feels like it's falling apart, just certain aspects, and we have to rebuild and refocus. And I wish everyone the strength to do their mission, to be the relationship that shines as role models to other relationships and gives that encouragement and that message that we can be soulmates in this 2022 world and build this together. So keep sharing your relationship flow. I love hearing feedback, and thank God people are listening and sharing, and that's a big appreciation. Also our podcast blog, we'll get it out there again, a newer version, updated version with the United Souls book extracts. We're keeping it going on a Substack, all the different links we'll keep putting down below, and I appreciate once again your support, all the love, and keep in touch. Thank you. Bye.